touch there. Villalba. Oh, he scored. I didn't think that went in. Omarson now. Charging through. Oh, it's going to turn. Omarson! Holy shit! That's what he can do. They're coming back immediately here. What happened there? Hey guys, welcome back to Small FIFA 18. This is episode number 60 of the Forward Screen Career Mode. I'm Jared from the Review the One YouTube gaming channel, and we are towards the end of the January transfer window at the moment. And well, you know, I still want to make a couple of changes or try and make one more change in the squad in this transfer window. So we're going to start the episode jumping into the next match. I'll quickly show you the calendar. So we have a match against Carlisle United. Then we have a week break until we go against Coventry. So this episode will have a lot more transfer focused stuff since there isn't that much football over the next couple of weeks. So we'll go into our transfer hub, and there's a player that I've picked out that I really want to bring in. The first player we're going to try is Giorgio Razzulo here. We'll approach to buy this guy from Milton Keynes Don. He's a good young player, 21 years old, Cam. And yeah, I want to bring in another midfielder to the squad, and let's just see if this deal will happen. He's a little bit more than what I can, but it's gonna be. You know, I'm trying to bring another midfielder here, but it's gonna be very difficult. Just a Traore here. Here we go. Razzulo for Traore. Bit of a swap. It's a younger player that we're trying to get, and I've used Razzulo in the past, and I like him as a player. Let's have a look here. We can consider Razzulo. We're looking to bring in a left back. Okay, left back. Well, Dan Wishart, Danquah, or Scott Laird. Now, Laird has let me down a lot this season. Dan Wishart has been very solid. Danquah has been pretty shit. Now, the thing is, Scott Laird, 29 years old, roast 350. He's not gonna be worth any more than that in his career, I don't think. Which is it's tough to say, but he's 29. I don't think his value will go too much up. He's a solid player, Laird, but he has disappointed me. So let's put Scott Laird down and see how we go here. Interested in willing that was okay, cool. So they're willing to do a direct swap, no money involved. That's a good start. I'll be really happy if we can bring Razzulo into this team. Just a tad here, mate. You don't get to earn that amount of money at this club, unfortunately. We got a lot of money to play with because Laird's leaving, so we got more wage budget, so we can negotiate a bit more here, you know. Submit the offer. No problem paying $2,400 a week. Looking at the wage budget, they want it. Okay, so they got. You know what? Fuck it. I want him. Done. Razzulo has joined the team. I wanted to get rid of Traore, ended up getting rid of Laird, which is really funny. So yeah, we got a new player, another midfielder. So now I've brought in two midfielders in this portion of the career mode, this window. Brought in a centre back and a striker. A lot of changes in the squad, which is really good. And there he is, Giorgio Razzulo, 21 years old, rated 62. He is a nice player, and he's a cam, which is great as well because it gives us a little bit more cover in the midfield. Which is fantastic. Now, however, we need to work out the left back situation as we lost a left back, and yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out with that as well. So we'll see what we can do here. I tried to get rid of Shamia Mullings to Bray Wanderers, but they couldn't agree terms with him, which is kind of annoying because I wanted him to get out. He's not gonna get any more game time with the club. We actually have a very good squad at the moment. Not good, but it's a big squad now, and so he's a player that really had to move on. So unfortunately, he's sticking around for now. We'll wait for more offers. He's still on the transfer list. We're going to jump into the next game here against Carlisle, and then the search for the left back is on up until the deadline day, basically. So we'll see how we go with that. So guys, against Carlisle United here, I'm going to go with Omarson, of course, up front. Villalba behind him. Razzulo gets a start as well in that centre midfield role. Marsh, Brown, Morgan on the wings. Noble, of course. Back Wishart starts. He's now our main left back until we can bring someone else in. Trying to find someone younger with a lot of potential that we can try and bring in on sort of a shoestring budget here. Matsuzaka, another new signing. Lenihan, Collins, with another Collins, of course, in goal. I'm happy that we've been able to make a lot of changes midway through the season here to the team, because the team needed that bit of freshen up. So if you're curious why I'm signing so many sort of random players, it's because I've found that we need something fresh in the team, something a little bit different. and the core members of the team that we had at the start here just weren't cutting it. So hopefully all these changes not only brings a little more optimism to the series, but a bit more excitement that we have some new players in the team. Wide as Adams is away. Cuts it back. Sam Miller. That's a good save there. Easy save from Collins. Omarson, good touch. And if he passes it back to Villalba, he's in space. Oh, tries to find someone else and then we force it to clear again. It's out. Razzullo on the wing here. Villalba wants it, and he's now in space, Villalba. And it's taken down in the box. I think it is a penalty. Villalba taken down, the 16-year-old superstar from our youth academy. It's been taken out. And yeah, it's a penalty to us. Liam Noble it is, I guess. We go right this way. Fucking saved. I swear we missed the last one as well. That's a good save. I aim bottom corner. Alright guys, half time. It is 0-0. We did miss a penalty. I'm worried that's going to come back to bite us in the second half. I'm going to have to make some sort of change here. So there's not much room in that midfield I'm finding. Villalba beats one. Nearly beats the other there. He's a really skillful player. Collins. Here's County Marsh Brown here. This is a lot of space for him. He likes being in this position. Over the top ball. Al Fahad just getting the touch there. Razzullo. Not good pass there. Should just put it into space. Marsh Brown has the pace to get there. That's it. End of the game. And this must be the most boring game of my life. 0-0. We should have scored the penalty. Missed chances. It was overall the most dismal game of FIFA of all time. And you can see, like, look at that. It's just dull. Dull. No clinical finishing. An absolute disaster of a game. I need to swap out a midfielder for. I'm going to try and bring in Lloyd Kelly here from Bristol City. He's a young, not too highly rated at the moment, but he has very decent potential. I think this guy's sort of a long-term investment in the left-back space. So what we'll do is we're going to offer a player swap here. And I've been trying and desperately trying to offload one of our many midfielders here. And I've been trying to offload Drissa Traore. Player plus cash deal, they want an extra 48 on top of that. Lloyd is worth a little bit more. Kelly is worth a little bit more, so I understand. I'm going to counter that. I'm just going to propose a new transfer fee here. I don't want to pay 48. I want to pay 35. More? I think that's fair. Yeah, I think that's fair for an up-and-coming player. Because I still want a little bit of transfer wage left. I'm going to submit that offer there. Here we go. If we're going to get that, cool. That's alright. So we managed to bring the price down a little bit. But that's good. We managed to negotiate really well there. Let's see how this goes here. That's a pretty good deal. There we go. I thought they would be happy with that. It's a good deal, and here we go. Left back problem solved. We bring in a very good young left back. I'm really happy to bring Kelly in to the squad. We can have a quick check of them before we move into deadline day, and I am going to include the Exeter game in this episode as well, because I know this has been a pretty dull episode, I guess. A lot of transfer crap going on. There we go, Kelly. 19-year-old, rated 61. This guy is great. Hour left, and that is the end. Transfer day is ended in January. All we have left are the players that we signed. Has some players left. So we're going to return to the 4-4-2 formation here. With Bugel and Omarson up front. Let's see, I might as well keep Gomez on the bench. Yeah, so we're going to start a new player, Kelly at left back. Mitsuzaka, Lenihan, Collins. Midfield is the same with Razzullo, with Noble on the midfield. Ewan Martin, Will Randall on the bench, and Villalba also on the bench as well. I'm going to play Bugel over him as Bugel just signed a new contract. Let's put him in the squad, see how he does. Kick there. Razzullo. Here's Omarson with the strike. Well saved there from O'Brien. Well caught as well. I was going top bins for that, but Omarson is saved. We're just trying to play on the counter attack here. Here's Omarson, who's done the defender with his sheer pace. And again, the lack of a run in that box there from anyone else to find space for him was ridiculous. Kidding me. Bugel, good turn there. Bugel with the strike, and it's well saved again. Nearly. Villalba forcing McDonald there to move. Omarson. Still got it. Forces a save there, but look, again, no one's in fucking space. Like, everyone just sort of stands there rooted. And it's like, come on, just move around. Force the defenders to move. They're just standing behind them, you know? Just force them to move. The AI off the ball is so bad sometimes. There you go, end of the game. A fucking 0-0. Another 0-0 game. I'm not happy about it. I'm actually really pissed off about that. Because I just don't understand why the team is not performing. We had 6 shots on freaking target, but none of them had any conviction of going in. So guys, to wrap up this episode, we made a few new signings here. We got ourselves a new midfielder in Razulo, got a new left back in Lloyd Kelly. I'm more excited about Kelly than the our new midfielder. So far, we need to get wins back on the board really at this rate, and it's all league now. And I know the last couple of games were draws. So we drew here against Carlisle, like we drew against Cambridge, we drew against Swindon. So yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 draws in a row. And yeah, we need to score goals and we need to win the game. We need to win our next game. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all then.